I'm Mila and I have annoyingly big boobs. I've come to Hoi An to get some cheap tailored clothes because nothing fits. I'm gonna go to 2 different tailors, give them the same dress and see which one makes it better. We're gonna compare prices, fabrics and how well it fits and just overall customer experience. Let's go get fitted. I feel like I'm really struggling to get my head around that any of these things could fit because this is like basically what I'm used to, like just like how is that and these tiny strings. But I guess we're gonna have to pick one of these stores and find out. Yeah, nah. Right, so I was planning on walking around and looking at different shops, but this lovely lady over here just said like come to our store.
If you don't have any idea, you come to my store, you will have an idea.
And so now here I am. So we're gonna look through the catalogue and see some dress styles and see, I'm stressed out, mate. I'm not good in these situations, you know what I'm saying? Like too much choice, too much talking. Well, that's not gonna cut it with the bra situation, is it? Yeah. Oh, Kate Blanchett.
Greatest actor of a generation.
Well, she's like. Maybe we can have a look. Yeah, have a look.
Your book, if you do to lower, you can see very sexy.
Yeah, and then make sure it goes a little bit more round so it's not boob. Yeah. Got a plan for the boobs. We just want it to be flowy because we don't want stomach rolls. Just got to choose the fabric. I'm not very good at patterns. Like I'm not sure what looks B&M and I'm not sure what looks like boho. So we're trying to go for boho, not B&M ho. You know what I'm saying? These are all the fabric choices. Fabric. No, hell no. I look like a paintbrush. Okay, so I'm not sure about any of them. So I'm just gonna raw dog it like I usually do. And I'm gonna go for the one Rich picked so I can blame him later if I don't like it. This one, purple and yellow. So I can look like me nan's dishcloth. I'm not a girly clothes. The clothes is too stressful to me. I want to look at it and I just want to put it on. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't be allowed to make decisions. I never make the right ones. Now I'm getting measured and fitted. Yay. Okay, so we've got to think how low. Maybe like, yeah, maybe that's all right. I'm trying to suck it in. I probably shouldn't do that.
No, you shouldn't.
How big are we talking? How many centimeters was that?
Oh, you got a hug.
Yeah. Wait, I might do that again. I sucked it in. Okay, try again. I sucked it in. I got stressed. Yeah, do it like today, yeah. All right, so measuring done. And now, I don't know, what next?
Okay, so
we go back that way for the price. Okay, so the lady over there basically has the dress I sort of want. She didn't get that dress made here. She just bought that dress from somewhere. Sorry, I love your dress. So I'm like, that's the one I want made. Look, check it. This is what's happening. They're taking photos of her dress. Basically, I want your dress. Yes, this is basically what I want. Yeah. This is not super comfy. Yes. This is basically exactly what I want. Like this. Okay, so it'll be $75 US for a tailored long dress and it'll be done in 24 hours basically. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. So yeah, and I found my perfect model. She's buying a different dress, but she did say it was very comfy multiple times, so hopefully. And then they took pictures of it. That's so funny. Right, so it's how many million dongs?
1.86.
1.86 million dongs. Yeah, is that all right? Yeah. Okay, around there. Gonna have my back out. You know, once upon a time, I would never have my back rolls out, but now I just say, why not? I've ordered a dress, I've randomly picked a fabric. In my head, I'm getting that lady's dress. I can never usually buy dresses like that because they just do not fit my boobs. And even if I'd found that exact dress in Spain in a market, like she said she bought hers, I don't think it would have fit. So I am happy and I'm excited actually. I'm gonna come back tomorrow at 2 p.m. and then they're gonna test it, and if there's any changes I wanna make, it'll be a couple of hours and I'll pick it up.
But the design not to cover like this one.
Yeah.
Only here, more sexy.
Oh God, that's too sexy.
Not too sexy.
Not too sexy.
I do under the book.
Yeah, you gotta do under the boob, but then, yeah, could we make it so, yeah, sorry.
Not too much open.
Not too much boob, like we want some, but not all. So we're getting another dress in the same sort of style with different material from a different store. This one's a bit smaller than the other one and there wasn't any people in here. But you know what? I like an underdog. Sorry, I should have worn deodorant.
Yeah, okay.
We're good. Let me check this one.
We bogan.
Yeah, we're good on that one too. I've gone with more of like a t-shirty dress type of fabric at the other one, and this one's silky, which is what they traditionally are made in. So that will be interesting. The same dress, but in two different, completely different fabrics and made differently by different people. Okay, so she's gonna make it longer and then we can cut it off a bit tomorrow if we need to, but yeah, I'm quite short, I think. Yeah, we don't want no butt crack showing. Actually, could we make a halter neck? We haven't asked the price of this one.
We have.
Have we?
Heidi.
Oh, okay.
For you, I do $3 million.
So $3 million is $120. So this one is how many maths more expensive?
50% more.
50% more expensive, but it's gonna be 50% better, right? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. So many dongs. When it's not your money, it doesn't feel real. It's like monopoly money until you get home and then you look at your bank account and go, well, I don't even know. I don't look at my bank account. I don't do the money. It's better that way, isn't it? Because then that way we won't end up with no money. Because if I was allowed to buy things, look what happens. Right, we're taking pics. We're taking pics. Yeah, some butt pics. Some butt pics now.
Wow, sexy monster.
So I've had to come and get an emotional support at Starbucks and sit down because that was a discombobulating experience. There was a lot of words flying, a lot of numbers flying, a lot of fabrics, a lot of choices. I suck at choices, I suck at making decisions. So we went to two shops and we gave them both the same brief for the dress that I wanted. We got two very different fabrics. One cost $75 and the other one cost $120. Will the more expensive one be better, or will the cheaper one be better, or will both of them be good, or neither of them? I don't know. I am honestly quite nervous to see what happens. Coming back tomorrow afternoon at about 1-2 p.m. for the first fitting. They're gonna test them, see if there's any changes that want to be made, and then a couple hours later we'll come back and pick up the final dresses. So we'll be back here tomorrow too. Let's see what happens. So we're back. We're at the first tailor to try the first dress and see how it fits and get the fitting and see if there's any touches needing to be made. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know what to expect. Let's go see what's happening. Okay, it's first fitting time. They're taking us into a different room. The fan's going, which is lovely. Airing out me pits. I guess we wait now. I'm actually freaking out because what if I don't like it? I'm going to pretend like I do though. Okay, let's see if you can tell by my face whether I like it or not. What do we reckon? I mean, it actually fits, which is okay. Tighter there, and the length slightly shorter. Yep. I think we should go like maybe a little bit shorter than that, just for So when I tighten it too much, then obviously this happens to go up. So I needed to sit under the cup, which it does. Should I try without a bra? So I'm going to try it without the bra just to see how it actually fit. Actually supports. It actually supports without the bra. Like this is how it's meant to look. Look how much better it looks at the back. I do feel like I'm putting a little bit too much strain on these poor little straps. Do I look like a princess? Oh god, the strap is gonna break. I better put bra back on. Okay, so after wearing it for like a little bit, like genuinely, like the straps are too thin. They are struggling right now, and
So you want this one more thicker?
do you think thicker or do you think another string?
So thicker, it will feel another thicker. You can hold the neck here, and we do another string only here.
Okay, that's perfect. So I'll give it back to you and come back at like 5 or something? Yeah? Okay, today? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so what they're gonna do is keep the thick string, like halter neck like this, at the top, and keep the skinny string for the back. And then tighten it at the back a little bit, pull in the seam by the lower back area, and then shorten it, because I'm short. So exciting. Now onto the next dress. Second dress, take 2, let's see what happens. So I didn't have to go far because the next shop is about 50 meters down the road. Okay, thank you.
You wear this one very nice.
Oh yeah, thank you. Ba, 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 ba. What do you think? Bro, I feel like I'm going to the Oscars. And like, this is without a bra. And I actually don't think I need to wear one. Genuinely, I absolutely love it. So I've realised that actually I look good in clothes. They just have never fit me right. Bong. So this was the more expensive one, right? This one was $120. The previous dress was $75. However, I absolutely am in love with this dress. And even if it had been $170, I wouldn't have cared, because I have always seen dresses like this exactly and wanted them to fit, and they never have. But yeah, all in all, I do really like them both. I have to go back for a second fitting for the other one, for the straps and some changes. This one, they're just gonna change the length. Right, so it's 4:30. We're a little bit early. This is the final fitting and to finally pick up the dress. This is dress number 1. Right, so the thick straps are a lot better. I still think we could go 10 times thicker, you know what I'm saying? I think we could go double thicker, but we're not gonna bother. It's good, definitely better. I do like it, and I feel like I'll just get a nice bikini to go underneath it, and then we're all good, just like intended. Final try on, here we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to... Yeah. Perfect. Ah, look, it's such a better length now. Do you like the background? Back? Okay, there's the back. Is that at you?
Yep.
And then we've got the side. No side boob, which is pretty good.
Yep.
This is the second dress, and it is still my favorite. Time for a recap, starting with price. Dress number 1 from byeeeeeeee, it was $75. I think that's not a bad deal for a custom made dress. So dress number 2 from Bong, $120. Though what I will say with this shop is I walked in and asked how much this sort of dress might cost, and they said $80. I didn't expect it to be exactly $80, but then it turned out to be $120, which is 50% more. That was slightly frustrating. I think it's better not to do that. Let's talk fabrics. Dress number 1, I really struggled with. I felt like they didn't give me any choice when I went in. When I looked like I didn't like any of the choices, they didn't show me the rest of the store, which had was full with fabrics. They had many more, and they didn't give me the option. This fabric feels quite thin, and it's not a particularly good fabric, and it has actually already started to fray, and I haven't even worn it once. It just feels like it's going to rip, and it feels like it's going to stain. It doesn't feel like super good fabric, and I don't love the pattern because they didn't give me a choice. Dress number 2. Now, I absolutely love the feel of the fabric, like the silk and stuff. This is exactly what you want from a dress like this. However, again, I felt like the issue was there wasn't much choice. I did feel like I got to look at everything they had, though. It feels like a better quality dress. How does it fit? Which is possibly the most important thing. So dress number 1, originally it did fit with the thin straps, but then when they had to cut it to make the straps thicker, it no longer quite fits the boob. There's a little bit of under boob sat underneath. As girls with big boobs know, you just get your boob cut in half all the time, right? And so it's my fault. They basically made exactly the dress I did ask them for, so I can't fault them on that. It fits better than any dress I would have been able to get off the shelf. Dress number 2, I feel fits perfectly. I think the way they interpreted what I wanted, turned out better. The way the boob cup is, it's a lot bigger. It's more like a hammock. The straps were big from the beginning. I didn't actually need to make any changes to it other than the length. Both of them, the length is perfect. You know, it doesn't go on the floor, but still completely looks like a long dress, which is exactly what I wanted. They both fit really well. The second dress is definitely a better fit, and I didn't need to make any changes to it. Customer service. Dress 1, the lady had originally accosted us on the street, so I was slightly nervous, but the lady was super sweet. Everyone was super sweet and did listen to what I said and seemed to understand what I wanted, even though I wasn't that good at getting it across. Again, the fabric thing, I feel like they could have read the room on that one a bit, but maybe I could have said, look, I don't like any of these fabrics. Do you have anything else? I felt like I could tell them that I didn't like things about the dress when I did the first try on, which for me, that's a big thing, because no one wants to feel like you can't actually tell them to change things. They didn't take any offense to it, and they just wanted to help, and I feel like I could have made as many alterations as I needed, so that was really good. Dress number 2, obviously I raw dug that tan and we just went in, and I felt like the lady didn't ask as many questions as the first lady, but it turns out that she interpreted what I meant a lot better. Initially I was a bit scared, like what's going on here, because you know, with the whole changing of the pricing, it made me feel uncomfortable and I felt a bit like, oh. But she was super sweet in the end, and actually probably had more fun messing around with her than at the other shop. But the other shop was busier and felt more like on the main street somehow than the second shop, which felt a bit more like boutique somehow. Good customer experience all round. Like I would definitely do it again. I'm probably going to do it again. So can you come to Hoi An and get really nice tailored clothes? The answer is yes.